something. He has a reserve, a strategic reserve, probably for investment. Say, but the foolish man spendeth it up. In Luke chapter 19, verse 12 to 23, I won't go through all the story, but Jesus told the parable of a certain nobleman who went to a far country and gave £1 each to his servants. On his returns, this one said, your pound has brought 2. Another one said, has brought 5. Then one of them came in verse 22. Okay, let's go from verse 20. Another one came saying, Lord, here is your pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. Because I fear you, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that which thou layest not down, and you reap where you did not sow. And he said unto him, out of your own mouth will I judge you, you wicked servant. You know that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then gavest not thou my money? Why didn't you give my money to the bank? Do you see bank in the Bible? Into the bank. That, this is King James Version, that at my coming I would have required my own with interest. The minimum you could have done was to fix it. The minimum you could have done was to fix it for interest. Whether it's a fixed deposit or whatever it is, or whatever you are going to do with it, and then bring me interest. Now take that money from him and give it to the one who has 10 pounds. So money always runs away from those who spend it. It runs in the direction of those who invest it. That is why poor people get poorer, rich people get richer. Because, when people tell you about giving, covenant practice, the minister of the poor, and this aspect does not end it. It's almost like you are ready for surgery, and then there is no surgery taking place. The platform must be prepared for heaven to bless. There must be investment platforms where you have put in money, so that if God wants to, money won't fall from heaven. Let God empower you, but there must be an investment platform. There must be things you have put money into that will bring returns. So if you are not doing that, even if you are in the church, the person who knows how to invest, he will be getting bigger, and the other person will be complaining, because God is no respecter of persons. Are you hearing what I'm saying here today? All right, let me do this thing like I used to do in those days. In those days, we can be in a meeting, pastor's meeting, for 6 hours. We'll soon close. Non-stop. Yes, because I want this thing to enter. By the time you leave here, I want God to turn you and pastors to turn the people in the church you are pastoring into something else. Don't look for coat to wear. Don't look at somebody's coat and want to envy him to go and buy, if that is not your time. And what I'm wearing, I didn't buy it, for your information, so that you don't struggle. I didn't buy it. This one I didn't buy. Shoe I didn't buy. Watch I didn't buy. I can buy. My money is directed to many kingdom projects. There are people who are on assignment for this. There is somebody whose vision is, I want you to wear a new cloth every service. That is his vision. But he's being disappointed by his supplier. Are you understand what I'm saying? I cannot be busy with what I'm doing and be busy with all of this. So don't look at people. Somebody buy a car, he went and bought the car. Do you know how long it took him to buy the car? Or do you know whether they gave him the car as a gift? Don't struggle and break your neck. Life is in phases. Men are in sizes. Accept your status per time. Allow God to cause you to grow gradually. Allow God to cause you to move gradually. There are people shining with borrowed money. Borrow spot, borrow wear, borrow drive. Don't break your neck. If the church you are building does not need gallery, don't force it. Because your friend built church, he has gallery. So that the gallery does not stop your ministry. When you sell the church to build the gallery.